Well, hello, hello. How are you, everybody? It is a great Saturday. I'm sorry I'm a couple hours late. Make sure everybody's getting in and that everything is okay. There we go. I gotta turn the volume down over here because I'm hearing myself. There we go. All right. Today we're gonna do something a little bit different. Since I'm having so much problem with the since I was having so much problem with the site this morning, it turns out they're upgrading. They're putting this new tool in called Alchemy, and apparently it's in now. I haven't messed with it at all. I figured we'd go through it and do it now, as well as I'm a subscriber to Photoshop and went ahead and got on board with the new Photoshop beta, and I played with it just a little bit this morning, and man, is it incredible as well. So let's just get right into it, and I'll start messing around with some things, and hopefully some people show up here real soon. All right, let's get after it. So let's create a first image here of something that we're going to want to use for a background of some sort. So let's just do create a visual prompt for AI. Just create visual prompt. Of a ocean landscape with heavy, large waves. An expansive ocean landscape stretches to the horizon where the sky meets the turbulent sea. Towering waves that crest white froth crash against jagged cliffs, sending spray and mist into the air. The immense power of the waves is palpable, and the sound of their thunderous roar resonates. We don't need hearing and all of that. It's not going to do us any good. So we'll jump over here, throw that prompt in. I have my same modifiers that I pretty much regularly use. I like that. I like the way they turn everything out the best. So I use hyper realistic, ultra detailed, cinematic lighting, and 8K rendering. So this one we're going to be using a token. Let's bump this up to 1024, 1024. I want to show you guys something here. That'll be good. I don't want to test the alchemy yet. We'll test alchemy here in a few. So we bumped ourselves up to 2 tokens. By doing that, so this is the standard 1024 by 1024 is 2. If I want to drop it 1024 by 768, then it'll drop it down and only use 1. But we'll bump it up to 1024, 1024, and let's go ahead and render this thing. All right, here we go. Wow, those are gigantic waves. That's pretty intense, actually. So let's upscale this and just kind of mess with it a little bit. So this is what's called a creative upscale. It takes 5 tokens and it takes it from this size, which is 1024, 1024, standard square shape, and it will upscale it, which it just did. Smooth things out, sharpen up the details. You can see all the mist now is much more prominent, and now when you go to download it, you can get it in wallpaper size. So we'll go ahead and get it like that. We'll save it, and we'll put it into our, well, let's just do it there. We'll put it into our images here, and we'll call it ocean waves. All right, now with our ocean waves, we're going to take that and we're going to go into Photoshop beta, and let's open this. Let's see here, AI art, live streams, images, ocean waves. So we'll unlock it. You just click on the lock over there, and that will unlock the layers. So with this going like that, I'd like to see something here, like a ship about to go over the edge. I like that idea. So let's take our lasso tool here, and we're going to lasso in this little area right here. Okay? And there's this little button here called Generative Fill. Now what this does is it opens up a prompt window. Now you can leave it blank and just hit generate, and the AI through Photoshop will add a mask over the top of this image and blend it all together seamlessly. But if you leave it blank, it'll just do whatever it wants. You can actually add a prompt in here and say, what do they call those? Frigate ship sailing over the edge. Let's see if this, I misspelled edge. Let's see if that does anything. And then generate it. And this takes a little bit longer than the 8 seconds we're used to, but it's still pretty quick. Hi there. Thanks for joining. And there it is. Now, that's not really a frigate, I wouldn't say. I was looking more for sails. But the cool thing that this does, not only does it give you one option, but it will give you 3 options to select from. And if you use these arrows here, so 1 through 3, it goes through and it changes the image to whatever you want. It looked like 1 was the best one there. But I don't really like either of these. So let's go with more of an old school. If you go to this here and just go through delete, it'll delete everything, or you can just go through the actual layer mask and hit your delete button and it'll get rid of all of them. When you do it that way, you have to reselect with your lasso tool to let it know where you want everything. If you just delete those ones, you can just re-enter a prompt and everything will go back. You don't have to redo the lasso. So we'll do the generative fill again, and let's do a I don't know, old Spanish galleon sailing over the edge. See if that works. Again, with the normal AI, it's about 8 seconds or so through Leo to create a full image. Sometimes, if it's really, really detailed, it can take a little longer. This seems to take anywhere between about 10 and 15. But that's not really a Spanish galleon either. Let's see what the other ones are. Neither is that. Hey, that's getting better. It's not really going over the edge, but it still looks quite dangerous there, doesn't it? Now, something else that I thought was really, really neat about this. So let's blow this out a little bit, right? So we can come out on it. We're going to leave that Spanish galleon there, if you want to call it that. And we'll go ahead and flatten the image. And we'll just leave it in there. So what I want to do here is I want to make this much larger than its actual size. So we go image to canvas size, and we'll keep it in the center. Right now it's at 2704 pixels all the way around. Let's bump that to 3000 all the way around. And since we're in the center, it's going to leave us some extra space all the way around this image, correct? Just like that. Now, here's the cool part. If you have text or something, or if you have something that you want this to fit on, like say a t-shirt image. The t-shirt image could be 10 by 10, right? 10 inches by 10 inches is usually about where you want it. Now with this, you can come in and say, okay, let's use our rectangular marquee tool and just select this whole side here, okay? All the way down, and do generative fill. And we're not going to put anything in there at all. We're just going to let AI figure out what it wants to put there. Now when it does this, it will actually create a seamless image all the way from the edge out that looks like it was part of the picture, just like that. So again, we have more that we can go through, right? If we don't like how that looks, there's a little less, which kind of ties in a little better there. Or that one. I kind of like that second one the best. I like how the cliff rocks come up cliff face there. It looks a lot better. Um, yeah, I like that second one the best. Okay, so let's go ahead and merge that one down. I found that merging them, once you complete one side and then go into the next one, seems to work the best. So what I mean by that is if you don't do that, sometimes it will leave this section clear, and it won't fill it. So I just went ahead, just go ahead and every time I do an edge, I just flatten the image, or I bring all the layers together. So let's generative fill this. Again, we're not going to put anything in there at all. We're just going to hit enter and let the AI figure out and determine exactly what's going to go. Now, rather this one's going to be really easy because it's just going to be a blue gradient to black sky, right? Or dark blue. But once we get down here into the sky where we have all this gradient, plus there's a mountain range back there and more ocean. So as you can see, boom, now that's a little tall up there, I think. So let's get, yeah, that's perfect right there. We're just going to leave, yeah, that one right there. We're just going to leave that. So let's merge those down. And now let's do the bottom just to get that one over with. I like to go up and over just a touch, so that way it knows exactly what it's looking at. And it will seamlessly integrate itself into the actual original image. So let's generative fill. Just hit enter and let it do it by its lonesome. There we go. Come on now. There. Now see how it connected everything up here, and it just fits. I mean, everything is so perfect, like it was just a part of the original image. Now let's go ahead and flatten this one down. We'll merge it, and we'll do another set here on this side. Generative fill, and just go. Let AI determine. Now remember, we're watching for that ocean back there, right in here, to continue on. I'm guessing there's going to be more cliff face going up through it, and that mountain range back on the other side of the ocean there. And let's see if it boom, takes care of those. Let's see what the other two look like. Okay, well, okay, that one looks better. That looks like everything's just kind of falling off the face of the earth there, doesn't it? Let's keep that one. So we'll merge the layers and flatten. Pretty awesome image. Now, what else can we put in there? I mean, we can add as much stuff as we'd like. Let's do this section right down here, and we'll have a generative fill big rock with waves crashing against it and seals laying on top of it. Let's see what that does. Just absolutely amazed by how much this has grown. I mean, by leaps and bounds. My understanding is the Photoshop Firefly is supposed to be even better. That giant seal there, that's pretty funny. Let's see what the other ones look like. There's a few seals. I'm not seeing the waves crashing against it though. No big rock with waves. That's probably the best one, I think, right there. Alright, so we'll merge that one down. And how about, I don't know, what else can we do? Let's do an airplane flying across here. Search and rescue plane. How about that? Coast Guard search and rescue airplane. Or helicopter. Let's do a helicopter instead. Helicopter? Alright. I'm not sure what that is. There we go. That's better, right? I'm going to zoom in on that so I can read it. Alright, generate. Let's see what we got here. Here we go. Damn, that one's not very good. I don't know what's happening to this helicopter here. It looks like it's about to fall out of the sky with only one prop there. All right, so let's go to the next one. See what it got. Nope, that one doesn't look very good either. That doesn't look very good either. It had the right colors though, orange and the white. So what I've been doing, just because this is beta, is there's this, the like and dislike. So if it gives you what you like and it works, then go ahead and like it. If not, then let's dislike it so it knows it's not really doing what it's supposed to do, and maybe the developers can help that a bit. So let's do it again. Generate. Let's go ahead and delete these. No, can't yet. Okay. So we know these were the old ones. Let's get rid of these. Delete. Delete. And delete. How are these? Not really. I don't even know what to say about that one. That's probably getting the best of all of them so far. Let's leave that one. We'll get rid of this one. Delete. Delete. Huh. That doesn't really look all that good either. Let's get rid of that. Maybe something goofy, huh? How about a medieval dragon swooping through the sky? Well, let's see what you got. Whoa, that's kind of crazy. Big old wing there, huh? Creepy looking dragon, too. Let's see what else we got here. Okay. Yeah, a little strange. Pieces of it falling off. That's pretty creepy looking, too. I think that one was probably the best, but none of them are very good. Try that one again. Sinister medieval dragon flying through the air, breathing fire. We'll see what it does. Okay. Let's see what the other two are. Okay. Well, only one of them was breathing fire. And that's not very dragon looking, other than the wings. Pretty crazy. What else can we put up there? Just an airplane? Let's just do an airplane. See what an airplane looks like. U.S. Airways flight. U.S. Airways 747. I have no idea if it knows who U.S. Airways is. We'll find out. I doubt it. If you'd like, throw three words out into the chat. and I'll turn those 3 words into a prompt, and we'll see what we get from them. Any 3 words, it doesn't matter. Okay, that's not a 747. I have no idea what that is. That looks better. There we go. Just missing the tail fin up there. All right, pretty crazy. Let's see what we got on. See what we got here on AI. Let's create a little something here. Let's do 3 words. Create a visual prompt based off of the words. Let's see, what would you like? How about manatee, Florida Keys, and crepe. No idea what any of Florida needs to be capitalized, obviously. Okay, and then use less than 250 characters. Cark. Alright, let's see what it comes up with. So this is ChatGPT, just throwing those 3 words in there to see what it comes up with. The gentle manatee gracefully glides through the crystal clear waters of the Florida Keys, its sleek body blending with vibrant coral reefs. Nearby, a beachside cafe serves savory crepes as seagulls soar overhead, capturing the essence of a tropical paradise. Okay, so we're going to take that prompt and we're going to put it into Leo. This is Leonardo.AI if you aren't familiar. Sometimes Leo doesn't understand English very well, so if you just move it apart or put a hyphen in it or something like that, it seems to appreciate that. So again, we're going to do 1024 by 1024. This is going to cost 2 tokens. If I dropped it to 1024 by 768, it would only cost 1 token, but I have plenty of tokens to get rid of, and I only have 3 days to get rid of them. I get 8,500 tokens per month to use however I wish. And as you can see, doing a video a day plus the live streams, I haven't been anywhere near getting rid of them. So let's see what this thing does. All right, here comes the manatee. Now this should only take about 8 or so seconds, maybe 10 sometimes. Depends on how detailed it has to get. There we go. Now that's pretty impressive, except for the weirdness of the tail there. But that's pretty impressive. Now I'm not seeing the beachside scene with the crepes. But that's still pretty impressive. So let's upscale this one. We're going to do the creative upscale. This is going to cost 5 tokens so that we can blow it up. And we'll go mess with it in Photoshop and see what we can come up with. Maybe put a little scuba diver back here or something. There we go. Alright, let's download this. And we'll save it here. We'll just call it the manatee. Okay. Go back to Photoshop Beta. Let's open manatee there. Alright, here we are. Let's unlock it so we can play with it. And zoom out a bit so we can see it all. I kind of want to fix this somehow, if it will. And that. Let's see how we can do this, if we can. We'll take that and just zoom that out like here. And we're going to say remove flipper. Let's see if it removes it for us. Really? Flipper? You don't like the word flipper? Alright, remove fin. How about that? Kind of strange. I didn't know the flipper was a bad word. There it goes. Completely gone. And it looks like it never was there. I mean, it completely changes everything up. Very good. I like it. Okay, we're going to stick with that one. We're going to do the same with this rear one. And see if we can't clean this up as well. Whoop, get rid of that. I like the turtle back there, if that's what that is. I'm just going to put remove and see if that makes any difference. Just, oops, I suppose I should hit generative fill first. Remove. And let's see what this does. Look at that, added another one back there. That's fantastic. Okay, so let's merge all this together. And I want to add a tail. Oops. I want to add some sort of tail to this poor thing. Generative fill. Add a tail. I don't know, what would you call that? I guess it's a tail. Flipper? I can't do flipper. Yeah, that looks alright. It's not too bad. As long as you think that it's flapping and in movement, that'll be alright. I'm not too upset about that. Okay, let's merger. And what do you think? We'll throw a little scuba diver back here. Let's see what we can do. How about just right here on the edge? Add a scuba diver. It's absolutely incredible. This is going to change everything. I mean, imagine what newspapers and magazines and advertising, graphic design, I mean, all of that stuff. I mean, that's pretty funny. But imagine how much simpler this is going to make their jobs. Now, there's still going to have to be some manual labor involved in the putting in the prompts and the making everything work right, but that's just incredible. Let's see up here, we're going to put a skydiver, a parachute troop or team. Generative fill, add a parachute squad. This is just incredible. Come on. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. No. None of those really are what I'm looking for. Let's try that again. Maybe that's not far enough down. Do it like that. Add a parachutist. How's that? Paratrooper. That's a good one. Oh. I hope your Memorial Day weekend's going all right so far, if you're in the U.S. I went out and did a bunch of yard work earlier. Got my weed eater running again. That's always a good thing. Hey, there we go. That looks a lot better. It's just incredible. Let's see what the other two are. Oh, that dude's about to make a splash landing. Looks like he lost his chute. There we go. Whee! It's just incredible. Add some more colorful fish in here. Let's see if we can do that. All through here. Add a school of parrotfish. They're nice and colorful. What are we going to end up with? Here we go again. It's like Christmas morning, waiting for that present to appear. Oh, there's a few of them. They're not very colorful, though. And that is a parrotfish. It's just missing its markings. But it's the shape. Alright. Let's see if we can put a little moray eel right here. Add a, actually let's do a leopard eel. So the great thing about this, I think, I mean, the most, now that I'm thinking about it, is that all of these are just they're just masks, right? They're just mask layers. So at any point, you can just get rid of the mask. I guess you can't do that. There you go. Yeah, see, it just goes back to normal, right? Because it's just an overlay layer over the top of the original image. So all of these can just be gone back to normal pretty easily. Oh, that's the parachutist. That's right. So very cool. Very, very cool. I really look forward to playing with this a lot. This is gonna help on the thumbnails quite a bit, I think. Adding little things, and I like the fact that I can come in with this and I can work with text through Photoshop, because none of the AIs will do text. Like let's I'll show you here. We'll go back in. We'll do a prompt. Create a visual prompt of a banner declaring the words forever young. Being held by two young women. Alright, let's see what that does. Two young women with radiant smiles hold a vibrant banner aloft, boldly declaring forever young in vibrant colors. The background showcases a sun-kissed meadow filled with blooming flowers and a clear blue sky. We'll just leave it at that, and we'll pop that in. Make sure there's a period at the end. Oops, a period at the end. And let's see what we get. This one again is using 2 tokens because I have it at 1024 by 1024. Error, content moderation. Probably young women. 2 women. How about beautiful? 2 beautiful women. Yeah, we'll try that. There we go. Nope, didn't like that one either. 2 women. What is going on here? Oh, kissed probably. A sunny meadow. 2 beautiful women. Yeah, there's a lot of things. And it's going to get tighter and tighter, more restricted the more people that jump on this, I guarantee you. We're going to end up having to find outside sources, I think, Why is it still doing it? Hold a vibrant banner. Let's just leave it at that. Boldly declaring forever young in vibrant colors. The background showcases a sunny meadow filled with blooming flowers and a clear blue sky. Nothing of this should trigger anything at all. Content error. 2 women. Let's just do it that way. What are we doing here? 2 guys. No, it's not that. What part is it? With radiant smiles. How about we just take that out? 2 beautiful women hold a vibrant banner, boldly declaring. How about we just take boldly out because that's unnecessary. Declaring forever young in vibrant colors. No. Filled with flowers. It doesn't like blooming. And clear blue sky. No. I don't understand. There's nothing here that's crazy. A banner declaring forever young in vibrant colors. No. Just take it all out. Wow. No idea what it was doing there. But anyway, there you see. It can't figure out how to spell anything. It tries. But the good thing about that, though, I mean, you know, I can use all of this. This is all easy enough to get rid of in Photoshop. So let's just copy, and I'll just say, well, actually, I'll just copy this one out instead of go file new. Paste that one in. So yeah, I could just cut this out now. Come on. Get rid of all that. Come on. Get rid of all that. Right. So this is just, I'm just trying to clean this up and show how easy it's going to be to go in and adjust things. I want to say there's a way that you can say select all white and then fill. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Like that. And then you should be able to just do your selection marquee tool. Here. No, where is it here? Yeah, magic wand tool. Just select all the white. And then generative fill. And that should do it. Let's get rid of that background. And generate. Now, hopefully it doesn't fill it in with all that other stuff that it sees. Kind of. But not too bad. All that can be blended in. So you can just take your smudge tool at that point, wherever it's at. Right here somewhere. Blur tool, smudge tool. I think that's the smudge. Dodge. Here, smudge. Flatten this. Take the smudge tool, turn that up a little bit. Crank the strength up to 100 and then just smudge. Get rid of it all. Yeah, like that. Anyway, and then at that point you can change it to whatever text you need. And you just put whatever you want in there. And so that's going to work out nice. I'm looking forward to messing with this quite a bit more. It's going to help me immensely in time. It's just so crazy how it just adds stuff like that. So let's mess with the actual original image instead of adding stuff. Let's see what we can do to take things away. So we'll get rid of those. Let's see here. Didn't like that big rock in the way, so we'll just do a generative fill, remove. And here we go. Come on now. There we go. All gone. Never existed. So incredible. And then let's say we want where's the layers. Let's do this again. We'll go layer, image, canvas size. We want to stick, we're going to stick over here, right? But we want to make the width 3500. So we want to add some more stuff over here. Maybe another manatee. Let's make that larger. Canvas size. Stick it over there. We're going to do that to 5 grand. There we go. And now let's do that. Generative fill. Generate and see what it comes up with. I guess you have other adjustments that you can play with as well. Damn, look at that. That's just incredible. Just incredible. So you can come over here and you have adjustments here that you can mess with. And these all do some subtle thing to it, just changing colors and adding warmth or you know. That moody blue is really pretty. I think I'm going to leave that one. Alright, merge that. I think we need something here like, I don't know, what do you think? An orca? Or a shark? Or maybe a giant grouper? I don't know, we need something there. Let's do something. Add, generative fill. Add a Leviathan. It's the Meg. Oh man, it's a plesiosaur. And I don't know what that is. It's just incredible. Let's see what it'll do with Jaws. Let's add Jaws. Add a great white shark about to eat the manatee. Mouth open wide. And here we go. Ah! It's a lot of nostrils. Better. No mouth open though. Let's see, turn the opacity down on that a touch. Kind of get it to have that same tone to it. A little bit of texture on its body there. That doesn't look too bad. Cool. So that's it. Pretty neat, huh? I'm going to keep practicing with this thing and have some fun with it and see where I can get it to go. Like I said, it's still in beta format. Hasn't really been released to the public yet, but I can only expect it to get better and better, just like the other AI. So I appreciate you watching. I hope you have a great weekend and enjoy your holiday. Thank you so much. Take care.